What is up, A team? Welcome back. Awesome here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day or night, depending on where you're at, but I hope it is awesome. And yes, we are back at it today. Obviously, the market's in a little bit of a dip when it comes to the crypto side. However, the stock market side is doing really, really good. News came in. Obviously, the inflation reports were a little bit better. Some of the data was better. However, we are still down in terms of crypto, but the market overall is looking good. And so I definitely want to jump into it here pretty quickly because we've got a lot of things to cover today. We've got a lot of things to talk about. And I just want to say, stay positive in these markets. These are the markets that we all wait for. I mean, we were just talking a week ago, like, oh, I can't wait for XRP to get back down to $1.90. I can't wait for HBAR to get back down to 25 cents so I can buy more. I can't wait for Bitcoin to get down to 91,000 so I can buy some more. And then when the time comes, everyone seems to freak out. These are the times that a lot of us should be buying. Last night on the stream, I said, set your stop loss and then make another purchase order. I set my stop loss at 230 last night. I hit it. It went back down. I bought it at 220 and then I bought it at 210. And we're right back into the game. I'm right back into the positives today for XRP. And I couldn't be more excited for what's happening in the market. I think it's a pretty easy way to make some money. Like I said, this has been a really easy market to read. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is probably one of the easier markets to read right now. So again, I know I had one follower here, Rob. Man, I'm sorry to hear that you over leveraged yourself on accident there. That kind of sucks. But just realize we're going to get it back, man. We're going to get it back. So with all that, I want to say what's up to everyone here. We got Rob in the house here. It's good to see you, buddy. Iron Lux, and hang in there, Rob. We got Iron Lux in the house here. Robert, what's up, Robert? Otto, what's up, Otto? Who else we got in here? We got Selmo Fudd. We got Seiko in the house. Manny from Miami. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Got everyone joining in here today. Hollywood Harp. I did put a poll out there if you guys want to participate in the poll there. I just want to know what your guys' thoughts are on this rally. So a lot of people were talking about the Christmas rally. Typically, we do have a Christmas rally. I'm going to show some data on how history has repeated itself on this Christmas rally. So again, if we're looking at data, which again was what you want to look at when you're making trades, get the most data you can possibly get, find the trends, make your trades. That's usually how it goes. So what's up? What's going on there, Rose? Good to see Rose in the house here. We got Herbie. What's going on? Heather. Good to see Heather. James, Jacob, Brian. Where we got almost 150 people over here on TikTok. We got roughly, just starting off right now, about 350 people over here on the live. Just starting here about 2 minutes in. So if I miss some of your names, Chris, good to see you, Chris. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom just to see what's up here. And then we're going to jump in right away. So let's actually get going here. As you guys can see right here, the market is a little bit down, 4.2%. We are up, starting to climb here in the last hour, which is good to see across the board. A couple of cryptos are still down, but for the most part, a lot of us are starting to climb back out of the hole from this morning. If you guys don't know, we had a pretty big dip in the morning time. You guys can even go back and look at XRP right here around midnight, which again is our trading time. I told you guys usually around midnight for XRP, and this was the whole market. We seem to have this massive dip right here. This went down to $1.95. Again, I got in at 210. It was where I set my limit there. It purchased at 220 and 210. And I averaged out my cost at right around 215. Now we're back in the positives here. I set my stop loss again, just let everyone know, 215, right about here. And it's come up. I'm about 5% up on the trade right there. I've stepped my stop loss. So again, I'm going to put probably roughly around I'm going to make about $300 if it comes down. So we'll see roughly, let's see, about 215. Oops, I had the wrong click there. 215 roughly, give or take. So yeah, I put my sell loss at about a $2.22 for XRP. So if it drops again, we'll replay the whole thing and do it all over again. So that's kind of how it works. Just 1 second. There we go. That light's a little better. So yeah, it's definitely one of those days. But like I said, the stock market's looking pretty damn good. We bounced 800 points up on Friday after an encouraging inflation data report that came in. We were talking about this last night. So as you guys know, we did have an increase, 2.4% year over year. But the good thing is that it was actually better than they expected by 0.1%. So I guess you could say that there's some positivity in the markets right there. Also, if you want to look at just the parameter of the market here, this is actually a really good thing. I don't share it too often here, but this is on Morningstar. And you got to think, so crypto's in the growth, in the large growth area right here. So I always look into this right hand corner to sort of see where we're at, to give a gauge, it's a parameter. So it tells you like the whole gauge across the whole market. And as you can see, it's still positive plus 2.06 right now. Over the month, it's up almost 2%. Over 3 months, 9.6. So you can see over a 3-month period, this area has been a massive growth. So I obviously look at this from a market standpoint, and you can tell it's just doing really, really well. We did see right here that there was roughly about $680 billion that was liquidated over the last 12 hours in the cryptocurrency market, which is absolutely insane. But here we are. A lot of us were entering into these positions, like I said, off the dip here. Bitcoin dropping pretty damn low. I mean, down to almost 92,000. So still didn't create a new low yet. The other low the other day was around to 92. This one hit around 92.1. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting here to see how the rest of this plays out. But I do believe that we're going to have a rally here shortly for the Christmas time. XRP hit the green on Coinbase. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Got Hugzilla in the house here. What's up, man? Max Mug. Matt, what's going on, dude? Highway Nikki. Good to see everyone in here. Mark, Carlos, Alex MC. We got a lot of people up in the house here. Christopher Hack coming in with a $2 donation. I caught the 196 dip on XRP, grabbed 1,700. Damn, bro. That is a good trade, man. Good trade. Obviously, you put a buy order in on that thing and set your price, and boom, you hit it, dude. So that's awesome. No longer McLaren season. It's a 1985 Chevy Chevette. Hey, man, I'm cool with the old school ones there, Viking Cat. Yo, XRPK, what's up, Billion Right? Good to see everyone over here. I received a message from you. Yeah, it's not me, dude. I don't usually message anyone. So was wondering, is Coinbase glitching? I don't think so. I was just using it right now to play around with it. I don't think so. Everything is looking pretty positive. I mean, everything seems like it's working pretty good on Coinbase. Glad the dip came on payday. Back on the truck. Heck yeah, Chris. That's awesome. That's awesome. I just did my first future order on BTC today. Got in a little late, but I'm okay for now. Yeah, start, get your feet wet with these. You're going to put in some leverage trades and stuff like that. I was playing around last night with a couple of them, but obviously longing the Bitcoin. I'm not shorting it, but yeah, we're playing around a little bit with it. Let's go, buddy. Who is scared? A lot of people are out there, dude. If we get to $7, Austin shaves his beard. I don't know about all that. It's about to get bloodier. Have you seen the government news? They're going after crypto hardcore. I'm not sweating the crypto news. The only thing that's probably going to be out there that could be bad on the day is obviously if they don't pass if the government shuts down. But again, I don't think that's going to impact a lot of what's going on right now. But to each our own. The government's going after it, but I mean, we got what? 13, we got 21 days until Trump takes office, dude. We got 31 days until Trump takes office. I'm not sweating anything. Yeah, the US government's about to shut down, going after crypto. I'm not worried. Vicente, what's going on, man? We already have a rally. Any more icing on the cake? Is icing on cake? Yeah, so like let's go take a look at this, because here's what I wanted to share with you guys. So you can see right here that the biggest Bitcoin gains occur after Christmas during the halving years. So go back to 2013. The dotted line is obviously where Christmas is. So boom, you can see that we've had a massive rally after Christmas. This thing went up crazy. It went from roughly about $14 to $500 after Christmas. 2016, the halving happened. Right around Christmas, we went from roughly about $800 all the way to $18,000. And then in 2021, Christmas hit, we were trading around 17,000, went all the way up to 69,000. And then you can see right here that right now we're trading about $100,000. It's about right now we're trading about 95,000, 94,000, right, give or take, right? Yeah, 96,000, almost 97,000. So, I mean, if you look at the averages, we could be on a nice little upward trend here when it comes to just the rallies alone. So, I mean, this is can history repeat itself? I don't know. Could we have could history not repeat itself? Yeah, it could happen. I'm not saying that it can't, but again, the goal here is to look at trends and trade off of trends. And if we're looking at the trends are showing that it's going to be positive. What's going on? What's up, good old people? What's going on, Oli? I wish I had $196, but I did hit 206. Okay. Did you see XRP hit 50 bucks? Yeah, I did see that. That's Viking Cat. That's crazy. I wonder if that had to have been a glitch. Austin, is there any way to avoid the spread on Coinbase? You could trade in Coinbase Advance on your spot trading. You could then avoid the spreads over there. You'll pay. I mean, you pay a small fee, but I mean, it's definitely better than if you're just doing spot trading on the traditional trader side. Did we hit the new low on XRP? We did not hit a new low on XRP. That's one thing I will say. We did not hit a new low on this one. The low from the previous liquidation event on December 10th was around 189. Last night we hit 195. So we actually did not hit a new low, which again is kind of good, right? I mean, when we're starting to pull this back, and we could pull the Fibonacci on this thing again, because I took it down, but we could actually pull it back in and see where the retracements are on this thing. And I bet you we're still, this is like a perfect gold. This is the same Fibonacci that I pulled way back when, dude. I mean, we're still on the same retracement lines. We're right. We were right in the golden pocket again. I mean, we're right between the 6.5 and the 618. I mean, that's where this comes back to. This is a magnet that goes right back to this 0.65 to the 0.618. So, I mean, yeah, the moving average is obviously down right now. I mean, we're right at the moving average. So that's actually a good sign that we're at this. We're trading right at the moving average of 24, right at the peak of it. Our 10-day is obviously we're below our 10-day, and we're the 100-day on the 4-hour is actually meeting. So this is something to watch out for right here. Is we got the 100-day meeting directly up with the 10-day moving average. So something to consider. But I mean, you can even see here that we're not even close. Look at on the 4-hour, on the 12-hour chart. We got the 100-day EMA trading at about a 174, with the 10-day EMA trading about a 1040, and the average around a 230. So again, we want this to continue to come back up. We want this moving average to move back up towards, because we've been on a massive, I mean, honestly, this thing has definitely been on a massive tear. You guys know that. I mean, this is no shock to anyone. And when you guys are feeling down, when you're feeling down on yourself, and you're like, crap, today sucks, you know, I might be down some money. When in doubt, zoom out. And dude, we've been on a crazy tear, dude. Everyone's portfolio, for the most part, if you were trading, keep going through the accumulation phases, everyone's portfolio is ridiculous right now. At least, I mean, people, like I said, that were here in crypto last couple of years who have been accumulating crypto. We look at our wall. I mean, you look at your wallet and you go, this is these are nothing. These dips are just, I mean, we're having fun here. You know, yeah, you might lose a little bit of money on some ditch, but if you were accumulating years ago, I mean, we're looking at our portfolio going, I mean, a lot of us are pretty damn happy. I know that doesn't work for everyone. I mean, new people are coming into this crypto space. I totally get that. And new people are trying to accumulate their bags, which, you know, these days you're going to go through some rough times. I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to go through some rough times trying to accumulate a bag, through these times. Because again, the best time to accumulate a bag in crypto is to accumulate it during the accumulation phase, which is obviously right when a bear market hits. You hit the bottoms, and you're going to work through basically a year and a half to potentially 2 years of accumulating a bag at a lower price for the anticipation of the next bull run. So again, even people that bought in down here, dude, some people bought in down here, and they're still up right now today, roughly up about 300% on their XRP bag, dude. That's insane gains, dude. And like less than what? I mean, it's been, what is that? 45 days, not even that. 45 days, maybe. You guys been 45 days. You guys are up 300%. That's filthy, dude. That is a crazy gain. So there is positives to this. I just want to make sure everyone realizes that it's not always negative. And yeah, so I'm off my soapbox now. So I'm going to try to get back to it here. We got Shib Army. Thanks so much for the $10, dude. Shib coin going to the moon in 2025. We got Shib Army in the house here. Obviously, Shib is a meme coin, top 10 crypto, and will probably continue to do well. Yes. I mean, that's established crypto. People are still obviously super bullish on Shib. So appreciate that $10 donation. Shib Army, you're always always holding it down for me, man. Appreciate that a ton. Yeah, there's a huge difference. There's a big difference between the regular Coinbase. Yeah, big difference. Definitely take a look at the advanced side. Don't let these bullies take your money. Hold. Yes, Karen. Thoughts on ICP? ICP is good, man. I like ICP. YMS was laughing at me. My XRP. The bull run's not over, dude. Let's take a look at this. There's another chart right here I wanted to show you guys. Let me get my fat head out of the way here. Another really good chart to look at here. And we'll go back through these if people coming back in here. But just take a look at this chart. 2021 through December of 2020, we went on this crazy tear. We went down about 11.82%. Right now, we're on this massive tear. We're down about 11.73%. So you can see that we are on the same curve, the same trajectory that we had before, right? So again, if you're down on yourself from the last bull run to where this bull run's at, just realize, I mean, the numbers are adding up almost identically. So again, we trade off trends. We don't trade off emotion. Stop trading off emotion, trade off trends. We're gonna look back at this trend and we're gonna laugh. So that's my feeling. We're gonna look back at these trends and we're gonna laugh. Travis, what's up, buddy? The only news is fear is news of newer, better software coming out to replace the Trump got his eyes on Herschel Walker for ambassador of the Bahamas. Job vacant for 11 years. Wow, I did not know that, Selmo. So do we decide the party thing in Vegas? We haven't decided. Would you buy now? We're buying Jamie, we're buying actually. I mean, you should have been buying last night. Like I said, if you're getting into this, you should be just setting your set a stop loss and set a limit for buy, like a buy limit. Again, it could be set it low. Like I said, I set one for. Yeah, we're finally in the positives here. So yeah, I mean, people are now jumping into the positives with Bitcoin, most likely from last night. So yeah, set a limit out there. If you think that it's okay, if you never trigger it, that's fine, right? We just keep building your bag, set your stop loss, keep building your bag, set it again. And then if there's a sell, keep moving up. Okay, well, if it dips back down, we're looking at anywhere from an 8 to 10% dip based off of everything we talked about. You can set your limits. I mean, we're projecting that this thing was going to come. I mean, overall, I didn't expect it to go down to. I'll admit, I didn't expect it to go down to 195. That was a bigger dip than I anticipated based off previous data, right? We're talking about a 23% dip. I was projecting about, anywhere cutting between the 25 and the 23. I was thinking like maybe a 21 to 25. So I set mine, right at that 210 marker, which put me about a 23, right? To put it across the average. I didn't expect it to actually dip down to about a 28% loss. So I put it about a 23, which is where I thought it was going to go. So that's where I hit. And then obviously it dipped lower. So, did I miss the bottom? Absolutely. I missed the bottom. But I mean, you're trading off trends here. And if the average trend right now is about 20, a little over 23, then that's what you're going to trade to. So again, you can't time it perfectly. I mean, some people can. Some people got lucky. I hit mine at 217. See, that's great. That's actually not a bad buy, right? 217. If you look at where we're at right now from a 217 standpoint, let's go to the 1 hour chart here. So you bought it at 217. So 217, and you're sitting about 3% up right now, right? I mean, that's pretty. You're probably more than that, actually. Yeah, you're probably about a 10%, a 3% increase right now, right? 217, and it's sitting at you're almost at a 4. You're at a 3.5% increase, right? I mean, yeah, I'm averaging out the 215 marker right now, right? So 215, right about here is where my average is. God damn it, I keep doing that. 215 is my average right about here. Oh my gosh, dude. I need to switch that up. That messes me up so bad. That they changed the location of it. Yeah, so I'm sitting up about almost 5%. So, I mean, that's a pretty good. I mean, now I set my stop loss. Like I said, if I only take 300 on the day, I take 300 on the day. But I took a lot yesterday. I set my stop loss again. If I take another 300 today, like you just keep adding to it. So every day I'm waking up, and I mean, we're hitting these dips, and we're setting the stop losses, and we're buying more. I hit my stop. I accumulated more. Now we're back to square one, and I mean, yeah, now we're charging again, dude. We're up to 225 now. Crazy how alike these charts comparisons are. I post some charts this morning. Great minds think alike. Yeah, Scottish crypto. It's definitely one of those things, man. I think a lot of us are looking. We all look at the same thing, so we're all buying the same thing. We're all trading at the same thing, and that's why you can easily you can easily see where these charts are going to go because everyone's looking at the same thing. They're all looking at the same percentages. Like I said, sometimes you're not going to hit 100%. Sometimes you're gonna miss it. I mean, like I said, I didn't project that it was going to go down to here. Some people did, right? And that's great. I didn't. But I still got a good entry point, and we're back where we're at. Zachary, thanks so much for the $10 donation to the channel. Appreciate that so much. Thank you to Austin and the amazing channel. Stay strong and holding on through the lows, just like the deployment I'm on. Hopefully, XRP will give me and my wife a honeymoon after a year of being away, dude. Appreciate your service, dude. That's crazy. A year away of deployment. Yeah, I hope you get back home, man, and you can get on that honeymoon with your wife. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the $10. We'll stay positive through this, man, and keep being positive for people like you. So appreciate that a ton, Zachary. Thank you so much. What do you think of Chainlink and Shiba partnering? I mean, I think any partnership's good. Hey, awesome. The newbies don't understand discounted price skyrocket results. Yeah, they're still. I mean, they're still learning, right? And everyone's still learning, dude. Like I said, you can go out there, you still learn every day looking at trends. I can't sit there and say that I'm still perfect. I'm not, but I've been having a really good time. I mean, it's really easy. This chart, XRP chart, has actually been really easy to chart out and make money off of. I'm going to be 100% honest. It's a really easy chart to do. I got XRP at 220 a few days back. Good call on that one. 220, yeah, 220. We're up, dude. 225. I don't hope it drops, but just another opportunity to get more. That's a very good way of looking at it for sure. Adding HBAR algo. Yeah, let's take a look at HBAR, right? HBAR is another one. Came down pretty hot last night, hitting 223. 223 is where it came down. And you can anticipate the drop, right? We hit a low of 17% on this one. Then we come back over here. We had a rally. We came back down. We hit another about 15%, 15.5% on that one. And then we're down again about another 16, 18%. But I think I'm off a little bit here. Let me go back. That was a bad pull down. Yeah, about another 18% right there. Again, I would expect it a 16%. I actually did not add to my HBAR bag. It was all put into XRP last night. I didn't chase it. I didn't chase the HBAR dip. I'll tell you that. I really didn't. But yeah, I would have probably expected a 16% based off everything else. So my entry point, if I would have probably been 20. Yeah, it's probably about 24. It's probably where I would have put it in last night if I had to. But I was not focused. I was focused on XRP. So yeah. How's everyone doing? We're doing good. We're doing good. How low will BTC go? I mean, like I said, I guess I'm being a little bit more bullish than bearish. I think we have, like, over on the YouTube side, I'm obviously showing you guys, we have some pretty good stuff coming up. Just based off of the previous halvings in Christmas, I think the profit zones are looking pretty damn good. On top of that, you can see right here, I think that we've seen these dips before in Christmas time, right? 11.82% down in 2020 and 2021. We're down about 11.73% as of right now with Bitcoin. And I think this is actually going to be looking pretty good based off where we're going trajectory-wise. So there's that as well. Also, right here, this is another good chart right here. So this is actually on the weekly chart. You could see right here where they pulled this out. So it's coming down from right around the beginning of 2024, and then you see this profit up here. And so we're matching these up, right? We're matching these up on these buy signals. You can see where we actually have another percent, a 163.13% increase, which takes you roughly to 120,000, or actually it's a little bit more than that. It's going to increase Bitcoin, and we could get up to the 150,000 range based off what they're saying here. So yeah, it could be very interesting to sort of see where this plays out. But yeah, we'll see if this is a good buy signal right now. Right? People are saying that we're actually in a good buy signal. So there's that as well. Let's see here. 0.5 is my average. All right, Daniel, that's good. That's good. That's not too bad. What's up, Tim Ski? We got Tim Ski in the house here. Do you ever sell before buying the dip? Yeah, I saw it on my swing trade. Like I said, I just want to make sure it's clear for everyone here. We've been accumulating crypto for a long time. I have bags of crypto that I've set aside in my ledger right here for a really long time. we've accumulated through the bear market a ton. Like I said, probably close to 90% of my bag was accumulated during the bear market. And it sits here and I just watch it grow. Okay. That's what we, and again, and trust me, that bear market was tough. The bear market was actually really hard, but now we're reaping the reward of holding that. Now I obviously have money that I play around with. Like I do day trades, I do swing trades, I play the markets. I win some, I lose some, but I'm still holding on to a large bag. So no matter what happens, XRP goes down 30%. I don't care, dude. We were buying it at 30 cents. So like I'm not sweating it. And that's why I said it's easy for me to say that because I've been here, right? And so a lot of people will talk about that. And like I said, I feel for the people that are new to crypto because I know what you're experiencing because we've all been there. The goal is to, continue to play the game. We're going to have an accumulation phase again. We're going to be able to accumulate more crypto at a lower price, and then we're going to be able to play the game again. That's just how markets run. So yeah, do I ever sell before buying? All the time, dude. I mean, last night I sold. I put a stop loss in. Sold $15,000. And then I purchased down below. I literally put 7,500 at 220, and I put another purchase order in at 7,500 at 210. So I split my differences. So now my average is roughly around 215. But there was a couple stop losses where it didn't, it hit, and I got better pricing. So it's just depends on where you hit in your limits. So I averaged my price on 215 last night. It dipped way down below that. I didn't expect it to hit that low. I mean, yeah, I should have probably put it down to 205, but I just didn't expect it to hit that low. I wake up and I'm like, holy crap, dude, it dipped that low. But I was already when I woke up, I was already in the green. That whole thing happened when I was sleeping, dude. I literally sold yesterday at 230. And that sell happened before I went to bed, that 230 mark. I told you guys on stream that I set it for 230. If it hits 230, it's going to be sold. It sold at 230. And I had my stop losses in ready to go, right? And if I didn't hit those, okay, I didn't hit them. But I had it prepared, so I hit it at 220. And like I said, I hit it at 210. Split the difference at 215. That's my average price. And right now, like I said, we're back up to about 224. So, I mean, I'm up, give or take, roughly, what is that? Yeah, I'm up like almost $500 on that trade, right? With some people are like, well, that's not that much. I'm like, dude, I don't care. $500 on a day is good to me. I don't care what anyone says. So I'm going to say, okay, the least I want to take on today is $300. So out of that trade, I'm going to take $300 off the top. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to set my stop loss for roughly around, I think it's going to be 215 is my average. I think I put my stop loss. I could open it up and look, but I'm going to take my stop loss for probably around, like I said, 220. Yep, 220-ish. Around that 221 marker, I put my stop loss in at that 221 marker. And, then if it hits that 221, I hit my loss, make $300, but I'm going to put it back in for 215 and 210, right? Do the same thing over and over again. If it hits 215, 210 tonight, then we do the same thing that we're doing right now. It's been doing this every day. This is like we can go back and look at all the days where this actually happened. It's, we hit it here. We've hit it here. We've hit it here. I mean, we've done this over and over and over again. So yeah. When you look at the massive move up, it's honestly normal. It is kind of normal. Oh, Rob, dude, thanks so much for gifting 5 memberships to the A team. If Rob gifted you a membership, please say thank you to Rob, dude. I know you're going through a rough time right here with your leverage trade, bud, but I appreciate it a ton. And we're here to support, man. And you'll always have my support. And we're going to get it back. We're going to get it back. So buy XLM. XRP will be the new Bitcoin for people. I mean, we're holding Bitcoin, we're holding XRP. I think XRP is definitely the people that miss Bitcoin. They do have an opportunity with, HBAR, XLM, and XRP for sure. Is there any new event, negative impact XRP's bullish trend, dude? This is the market. You got to think everyone's doing this, playing the same thing, dude. I mean, I don't think there's anything that's really negative. The only thing that's negative on the market, obviously, was the inflation data. But I already said that if we hit expectations and or come in better, we're going to have a nice little rally in the market. If we did not meet expectation, we're obviously going to be down. Money's flowing into, you got to think there's stocks here too. I don't even talk about my stocks. The stock market's looking good today, dude. I mean, Coinbase is up to, I'm up $2.39 on Coinbase. Mara is a little bit down. Tesla's up 728 right now. So the stock market's looking really good. My Netflix is looking good. Look at this, dude. MicroStrategy is up $22. So my stock, when I open up my my trading over here on oh my god, where is it? On my Charles Schwab account, dude. My Charles Schwab account looks great, right? We don't talk about stocks. But what happens is usually when the stock market's doing good, cryptos can lag a little bit, and then what's going to happen is we're going to hopefully see some money flowing back into the crypto side. What Bitcoin did yesterday, breaking the lower band and hitting 93, is going to bull run to longer and more sustainable. Yeah, you kind of want that, right? I said we want these things to draw out. We really do. You want these things to, these averages, these moving out, like these dips in the market help these moving averages. And when these moving averages get closer, that's actually better for a breakout. So we do want these to pull back. I mean, we do want these averages to catch up. I mean, when these averages get further away, it gets harder and harder and harder, right? We're going to have a snapback. And right now, that's kind of what's happening. We have a little bit of a snapback to try to bring us back to reality, because there's, again, magnets in the market that do that. These moving averages will eventually come back together. So we want the averages to catch up so that we can make the next move. And right now, that's what's happening. I mean, these sell-offs in the markets are moving these moving averages up, which are not bad. It's not a bad thing to happen. You kind of want these moving averages to come back together. I know people don't want to hear that, but that's kind of what you want. I want XRP to drop bad so I can buy more. Yeah, see, and people say that, right? People are like, oh, I want to drop. And then when it drops, people get really disappointed and upset. But I realize you can play, if you play the drops right, if you set your limits. Like I said, you don't have to be awake to hit these. And then you don't have to worry about the FOMO. You don't have to worry about the fear in the market. You don't have to worry about anything. You just go, hey, dude, I'm putting what did we say yesterday? Put a aggressive buy order in at a certain price, right? We said maybe 205 or 210. You could put those in there. If it doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. You don't lose the money. You don't even lose the fee. I got 1,000 at 215 and I'm up $5, dude. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Got $5. Yeah, sweet 500. I mean, you're up $5, Anthony. I mean, that's not bad. 26 months, dude. Seiko, man, appreciate you a ton, dude. Well over 2 years as a member of the A team. You're awesome. Awesome, strong. A team strong. Appreciate you. Seiko Hunt strong too, man. That's crazy. Ain't got ish left really, but still want to support you in the A team. I appreciate you, Rob. We're gonna get it back, man. We're gonna get it back. I just hit that 196 and knew it was gonna further, and then it blasted back up. I shit the bed. Hey, those are good feelings though, man. Those are good feelings. Yeah, XRP for the long term too. Yeah. And again, it makes it easier when you have an established bag. I will admit, when you have an established bag, it does make it easier to trade. So again, because you don't sell your whole bag, when the pumps come, the unexpected pumps come, like you have this long-term bag that's going to do, you're excited for. And then you have your other side where you're doing your day trades, and you might lose some, you might win some, but you still have your long-term bag. So that's where you got to start accumulating that. And if you haven't accumulated that long-term bag or feel comfortable with it, then the day trades are going to be harder for you emotionally. Like that's just natural. So you're going to feel the pain of day trading if you haven't established a bag, because you're going to miss the pumps, you're going to miss the dumps, you're going to miss all that. And so like I said, we've been there before. This is anyone new to crypto, man. I just want to say we've been there before. I know the pain you're going through, and just realize that we're in a really good market right now, and we still have a ways to go. I mean, we have really, really positive things coming up here in 2025. I mean, we keep talking about it, but I feel that 2025 is going to be really good for crypto. Is there any other meeting about the Fed's cut today? No. The only thing that came in today was just this right here. You can see that there was, we had a few reports coming out here. Let me see. We had the preferred inflation metric that came today. It said it increased by 2.4 year over year. That was a tad less than economists expected, and helped diffuse some of the bearish that arose earlier with the Feds. So, I mean, that's really, really good. It said even this came out where Tesla and a lot of these other things came out pretty good. It said we're still on the path to get to 2%. At least for this new month, you don't want to take too much out of any one month. So we're still on path, which again shows that we're on this nice trajectory to move down. And people think that we can actually get to this 2%, which again, that's more positive news for crypto, and it's more positive news just for the economy. So yeah, that's kind of stuff you want to hear. I mean, that's why the Dow has bounced 800 points in the today alone, dude. Dow's down now, back down to 700 points, but still, it's looking pretty good. The Nasdaq's up to 263. The S&P 500's up 82 points. I mean, this is very good. So what's going to happen now is people are going to should move over to crypto now, especially during the weekend. So we'll see this hopefully have a Friday rally again, like every other Friday that we've had since Trump has been elected. So we'll see what happens. What indicators are you using for the side? That's just volume. Chaotic. That's just volume. This is the same logic, not emotion. Think logically with your money and not your heart. I mean, that sounds selfish, right? Like, don't think with the money, not with your heart. But it's true. If you start thinking with if you start letting your emotions get into this, it's going to really affect how you trade and make money in this space. I'll say it again. I reiterate this a ton, dude. This space is unrelenting. Don't let it take you over, dude. You'll always work your way out of it. Especially if you stay in these blue chips, you'll work your way out of it. I promise. If you move to a meme coin, I can't guarantee you'll work your way out of it. You probably won't. Thoughts on Hex? I have a few people. I have Kevin the chat here. If he's somewhere in here, he's a big Hex guy. I haven't quite been sold on the whole Hex thing. Why do you think Chainlink and Ethereum are outperforming the market today? I think that again, people find a good. We were talking about what were we talking about yesterday? AVAX, right? Let's take a look at AVAX. AVAX is down pretty damn good yesterday, right? This thing actually dipped down really, really far, dipped down to 34. Now it's up to 38. I mean, AVAX is another one of those that has taken a beating. So some of these have taken beatings. I think Chainlink and Ethereum have just held strong. So that's why they're doing good. That's why they're probably outperforming the markets. They've just held strong. Chainlink's up 1.1%, 1.14%. Yeah, it's not doing too bad. Ethereum's up 0.26%, not too bad either. We're getting back. I'm Guhaven and UK. Austin's in the Pacific North. XRP is an eye. That's awesome. We've come so far. That's awesome, dude. Cornwall, UK. Wow, that's crazy. What's your exit strategy on HBAR? I haven't established an exit strategy. I mean, like I said, besides the day trading of it, because HBAR is actually doing really, really well right now. And I sold my HBAR, dude, last night. I was up. I showed you guys. I was up pretty good. And I rolled that over into XRP's purchase. So, yeah, HBAR. I mean, HBAR long term is looking good. I mean, we're purchasing at the 5-cent mark. I don't really have an exit strategy for my long-term bag yet, to be honest. So how come HBAR barely moves? It moves. I think it moves. I just think it's it's not moving as fast, but it will move. Usually it's a little delayed. Isn't the shutdown going to tank crypto? I don't know. I don't know what it's going to happen. Amnesia. That's the one thing out there that's I don't know. You would expect, it to probably hurt, but at the same time, I don't know. This has been a really crazy year. If I think a shutdown happens, I don't know what to expect, to be real. But I'm here for it, dude. We're gonna find out today. We are gonna find out today. Really what it is, what's gonna happen. Just you. Hell, I woke up in the middle of the night and grabbed my phone beside the bed. I may be addicted to candles. We all are, dude. I woke up in the middle of the night too, and that's where I was like, "Holy crap!" And I saw my orders hit, and I was like, "Oh wow," So, and then I sat there for like 15 minutes watching it. So sometimes I wake up a little bit tired than I should, but yeah. Thanks so much for the gifts over here on TikTok. Appreciate you guys. Hex on Pulse Chain along with Pulse, and Pulse X gonna go crazy next year. You think so? There's a lot of people that love Pulse, so I mean, it's not my thing. Government shut back down in 2006. Yeah, it shut down It shut down in 2018 as well. Even when Trump was in office, it shut down. Remember the whole border deal. There's that clip out there with Chuck Schumer and he's like, I will take responsibility. You can put it on me. Remember that whole, you guys remember that clip? That was a shutdown too. I think they only shut down for like 2 or 3 days though. You're waiting for XRP to hit that $12, dude. Me too, man. Me too. I would love that. 2025 should be the year for 12 trillion. A lot of people are calling that, Selmo. I mean, that's kind of like the word on, that's the word on the streets, right? It's over. Even South Korea is a huge buyer of XRP. Yeah, right, Big A. Yeah, if you were late, would it make sense to focus on more altcoins like XRP? Yeah, altcoin seasons. I mean, you should still own Bitcoin's still my largest bag. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, HBAR, like those. Those are my in order of how large my bags are with them. I still think Bitcoin is a very positive thing to own in crypto. I wouldn't shy away from that. How many XRP do I have? Yeah, I'm not gonna share. I'm not gonna share that. That's just we don't share bags. You shouldn't share bags in crypto. It's like asking how much. It's asking people how much they make a year. It's just one of the things. Like you just. Yeah. So, hey man, I entered a long at XRP at 218 yesterday, thinking that it's gonna dump. Was over at 220. So, do you think my position is good or bad? I want to hold for a $3 target. Well, it depends on how long. When is your contract? I mean, like I put a long in, and I think mine. Let's take a look. I think mine expires on the 27th. I think of. So it all depends, I guess, on where your thing is. I got into crypto in 2019 when I broke my phone and forgot about Coinbase. I just got back in because of one of your videos, and I bought a bunch of XRP under $1. Damn, bro. That's good, Ryan. That's awesome. I love hearing that. Thanks for being here, and thanks for getting back into crypto. Yeah, so like my contracts expire on December 27th, 2024. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Can you make a video on exit plan and how to sell and keep the crypto aside? We could make something like that. We talk about it a lot. I mean, I try to talk about exit strategies as much as possible. We got about 1,182 people in here watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you can, hit that like button for me. Help push us up in the algorithm. And we have roughly 271 people over here on TikTok. And I appreciate you guys all hearting the screen over here and just being here as well. And then we got roughly about 56 people on YouTube or on Twitter. So appreciate all the Twitter people out there as well. Chainlink and SHIB are going to work together and gain great positive. Yeah, they could, Timsky, right? Chainlink and SHIB are right there. Arthur, thanks so much for the 279. Is it true that you can buy toilet paper with XRP? I have no idea. I have no idea. If you can, where can you buy? Like Costco? Oh, thanks so much for sharing the live. Government shutdown is a yearly event. Almost feels that way, right? Almost feels like it's that. Did the opposite, converted 40% of my XRP to HBAR. I saw an article in the Financial Times. Meeting Anton Consensus algos, effing huge. Yeah, I just put out a video on that under fake lights. I put out a video yesterday on that. I'm with you, dude. I mean, I'm HBAR. I probably will accumulate. HBAR is probably going to be my focus for accumulation. I'll be honest with you guys. HBAR is probably going to be my next focus. Probably try to make it a pretty substantial bag. It's already there, but I mean, like I'm talking, it could be. I might make it bigger than ETH. I might make it like my number 2 or 3 bag. I'm with you, dude. I'm super bullish on HBAR. Like, I'm super bullish on HBAR. I'm gonna tell you guys that. I think there's just so many things that can be done with the hash graph. It's completely unique. No one else has a hash graph that I'm aware of in crypto. HBAR is the only one. What do you think about? I don't know enough about it, Josh. I don't know about that one. I've been watching you for a while, and I just subscribed to your channel. More dump is coming, by the way. Sad but true rally incoming right after Christmas. Yeah, we'll have the Christmas rally come in. I think that we're gonna have probably a Christmas rally. I think trends are showing this, right? Look at this, dude. On every year, 2016 we had a 30.8% increase. 2020 in December we had a 46.92, and right now, today, as of right now, we're at a 1% increase in 2024. You can't tell me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, like I said, maybe I'm just bullish. But even if you were to average those things out, right? So even if you were to take 46, we'll just average this bad boy out. 40, 46 plus 30. 46 plus 30 plus 1 divided by 3. I mean, we're still saying that there could be a 25% increase in the market right now, just on Bitcoin. You can't tell me a 25% increase isn't bullish. I mean, so even if you take the average of these three, we're still at 25% in December that we have out there. I'm all on board with that, dude. That 25% increase is huge, right? Ready for the Discord? All right, buddy. We're getting on it, man. I'm in talks right now to get it up and rock and rolling, dude. You think 2-1, 2-2 area is a good entry from now on? I missed the bottom. Yeah, as the bottom continues to go out, right? I mean, as we continue to look at XRP here, like I'm on the verge. I mean, yeah, I'm on the verge of hitting I'm hitting my stop loss right now. It's at 222. I mean, I said 221 was roughly where I'm at, right? So I'm probably on the verge of hitting my stop loss again. But you have to keep averaging these out. So, if this actually falls down again, where's it going down to? We're saying about another 16%. Are we going to hit another 16% down? You know, another 16% down would put us probably at 190 again, probably that 190 mark. So if you're anticipating that, then yeah, that could happen. But I'm hoping that we don't hit that. Usually we have a pretty good, there's noon, right around 10 o'clock. Yeah, we usually have some pretty good rallies here at 10 o'clock. So we'll see what happens. Viking. Mark, thanks so much for the $5, dude. Can you check the TEMA? It's holding really strong. And about the to head up on the upside. I probably won't check the chart. But if it's holding up, I mean, I'm happy for you, Mark. Honestly, dude, that's fantastic. Like I said, I don't know enough about it to pull it up and look at it. But yeah, do appreciate the $5. And if anyone else wants to look at it, they definitely can. Thank you, Captain A Team, following your good advice. What about the Trump gets into? Yeah, I heard that Trump was getting into him. He actually locked. Did you guys see he locked up all his tokens from his Trump coin? He locked them all up into a treasury to where like they can't be touched or moved. It's pretty badass. Got to hand him that. Hello, what's up, Owen? Why does Bitcoin drag down XRP? It drags down the whole market, not just XRP. It drags the whole market down. So XRP back up to 24. We're starting to climb. We'll climb back out of this bad boy. The Bitcoin and Crypto Podcast. TEMA consolidation spoiling for huge second leg up. All right. I appreciate the $5. Thank you very, very much. We got another $10 in here. We got TEMA again, obviously coming in and hitting up the chats. Seems pretty bullish right now. It's holding strong. Thank you guys for coming in here, obviously, and rating the chat. I appreciate the donations to the channel. And again, anyone's open to taking a look at it. You know what I mean? If they want. But again, appreciate your guys' donation. Awesome. What are your thoughts on XDC? Yeah, I like XDC, dude. I probably, I need to probably just buy it. I like what they're doing. I just haven't allocated funds. I've been so wrapped up in the day trading over here. I just probably sit side, and there's a couple I probably need to purchase. Couple plays I should probably jump into. Austin, how many times I got to wake up and get punched in the face with the dippity dips? Hey man, we talked about it last night, dude. I know you were a little, inebriated. But we talked about this happening. We talked about, setting that stop and buying the dip, setting those limit orders in. I'm with you on the HBAR division. I like HBAR. Great accumulation price is still with tremendous upside. I'm with you, Adam. Yeah, I'm with you. But I'm glad you're here, D5. Hope you're feeling good today. It's winter. Let's move everything to a ledger and hibernate. True. It's not a bad way of looking at it. Let's see here. I really hope Trump gets rid of taxes on crypto. I'm with you. I hope Trump gets rid of taxes too. Love your show. I feel like holding XRP and Bitcoin no matter what the dips. Highs coming strong. Heck yeah, Herbie. Thanks so much, Herbie Collins. Why the big drop in XRP last couple days? It's just a drop in the market. It's not just XRP. It's a drop in the market. I mean, Bitcoin has dropped massively. Here, I drew out some charts here. So let's actually pull this back a little bit. Let's go to the 4 hour. So yeah, we're down about 16% right now, or sorry, 15% right now. And I think if we can hold above this line, we've obviously come in on this line a little bit right here. Let me zoom in on this guy. So we're holding right on this line actually, which was the bottom of that channel I was telling you about. We fell out of the channel. I created a new channel here with this one coming up. Actually, that needs to come down just slightly. So if we can hold out of this channel, I mean, we should be like we're right on the verge of this channel. If we can hold strong in this channel, we could probably have a nice little move upward. So yeah, 15% decrease. Like I said over here, if you go look at these things, oops, we're at 11%, 11%. I mean, we're at a 15% as of last night. So trends are showing that we could be in for a nice little. We talk about a fair value gap, right? This will come back up and fill the gap that it left. Typically, I don't know where that goes, but I'll donate 100 if you pull up the TIMA chart. Dude, I appreciate it, man. Again, I'm not going to pull up the chart, unfortunately, but I do appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate your donations. And again, if people want to look at it, go ahead and look at it. But I just, yeah. Let's see here. ETH and Bitcoin. I think I'll dip again. Appreciate you, Austin, for buying the divs. Heck yeah, dude. Roan, thank you so much for the $35. I don't actually know what this is. Thank you so much for the donation. Hey, thanks for the time. And firstly, do you think it's late to get into HBAR? I don't trade, but just hold. I think HBAR HBAR is a pretty good. I mean, 26 right now. This thing was trading at roughly 30. I mean, this thing since it's hit its high of this. We'll actually pull this whole thing up. I mean, this thing is roughly down. I mean, 38%, probably even more than that. Sitting about 40, almost 41% down from hitting up here. I mean, this thing is still. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, Roan. I just know I'm super bullish on it, and yeah, I'm excited for where it's going to go. I guess that's all I can say. Again, if you're establishing a bag, sometimes you gotta start somewhere. You know what I mean? And again, if this is the entry port where you start, then that's where you start. And if you go down, then you have to DCA your way in. But we've all gone through that where you've purchased a little bit higher than you should have and had to work your way into your bag. I mean, we've done it. We've all done it before. So I don't think Austin's desperate for money. Yeah, I'm not. Like I said, I appreciate the donation. I'm not gonna lie. I really do appreciate your donation. Just not what I'm into. And again, if people want to, they definitely can, man. I don't discourage anyone from doing it. If they want to look at that kind of stuff, go for it. I really do. It's fine. 200 to pull up the TIMA. No, I'm not gonna do it. Hey, the Bitcoin Crypto Podcast. I appreciate your donations, man. You're hilarious. You're hilarious. Yeah. I was wondering how many channels would be showing the TIMA chart. Nice one, Austin. I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't. I appreciate the donation. I do. If you had a chance, if you had to choose between Near and Link, what would you probably do? I do. I like them. Tell you the truth, that's actually a good one. I actually like both of them. But, oh man, Near obviously has a bigger chance to grow than that of Chainlink in terms of market cap, but I think Chainlink has a lot going for them. Chainlink has a lot going for them. Did you hear about Ripple investing into Bitwise, physical XRP ETP? I did hear about that. Yeah, I did hear about. I don't know if did they actually invest in it, or were they just Bitwise was just using RLUSD? I think it was just a RLUSD thing. I don't think that was it. TIMA composite operator will take your money. I said TIMA real loud, and my mom bought me some tea. Rudy Poo. Conqueef. Good morning, A-team. Been waiting since 9:30 and ended up falling asleep. You must be in the other channel because you must be on the other channel because you don't have a thing next to your name. Conqueef. Hey man, I don't knock the team for coming out and hustling. I mean, do your thing, man. The XRP heat map. Are you talking like for shorts and stuff like that? When do you think the drop ETF will come out? I'm hoping first quarter, bro. Matt, I'm hoping the ETF for XRP is first quarter. That would be super, super cool. That would be ideal. If we were actually able to hit an ETF for XRP and some of these other cryptos. I mean, that opens up the door for so many of these top cryptos to get an ETF. Chainlink, Solana, XRP, HBAR, XLM. Dude, there's so many on these things. Shout out Austin for helping a rap music producer keep track on his XRP investment. You a real one. That's awesome. Nick made it right. Got a producer. We got a couple. Dude, got a couple of producers in here for different things. I finally got Ike's message. I didn't realize that's what Ike does, but that's pretty wild. So if Ike's in the chat, dude, that's wild, bro. Kudos to you though, dude. That last Brad interview, he pretty much said the ETF is what's going to unlock the ability of institutions to get in. That's when the floodgates open. Yeah, I think a few things happened with Ripple, right, and XRP. First thing is obviously the ETF. Second thing is having some crypto guardrails. I think having crypto guardrails will only allow projects like an XRP to prosper, because then you know the guidelines, you know where the boundaries are, and if you know where the boundaries are, it's only going to grow and get better. So yeah, please subscribe to Austin's other channel. Oh yeah, thank you so much, dude. I do stream on that other one too. This is the beginning of the kickoff. Is it going to go down to $2 again? Well, hey, little guy, it's definitely working its way down right now. It's probably between 23 and 24 right now. We'll see what the day is going to bring here. But again, the stock market's actually looking pretty positive for the day. And usually when the stock market has a lot of green in it, cryptos, depending on what it is, crypto usually kind of lags. So I think that there's an opportunity for maybe a rally tonight. We usually seem to have Friday rallies. We usually in the bear market, Fridays are like the bloodbath days. But during bull markets, we start to see that Fridays going into Saturdays are actually really strong days. So yeah, failed to set my stop loss last night, and I'm down 3K. Guess I'm an official bag holder. Damn, Brandon. I try to tell everyone every night to do the stop loss thing, but it's okay, man. I get it. It happens, right? And I hope that we build out of that. We'll build out of it, Brandon. Don't worry about it. Any indicator suggestions for trading view? Yeah, I got a lot of indicators. It's really up to you on how you want to look at it. But obviously I got my EMAs up in here. You should have your volumes. You should have your RSI, which I didn't have up there for a long time until Kev said to put it up there. Has anyone had a crazy long pending sends on Coinbase? I've had a sending pending since 2019. Yeah, I did with Litecoin. And then I opened up I transferred my. How did I do it? I can't remember what I did. I can't remember what I did. I did something and I was able to recover it somehow. I don't know how it worked out. Best coins to buy right now. I have Bitcoin, XRP, Pepe, Doge. I mean, I like HBAR, XLM. A lot of people here like Chainlink. There's a ton out here. We have a lot of people who are ICP. If you want an old school one, Filecoin's right there. Like I said, I hold Filecoin just for shits and giggles from years ago. Jasmy, obviously I don't own Jasmy, but people here on the channel, I put it on here because people here on the channel actually hold Jasmy. So let's see here. Stop loss. Are you streaming tonight? If so, what time? If I do stream tonight, I'll probably be, like I said, probably like 5:30, 6 o'clock probably. So we'll see. We'll see what it does. We'll see what the day brings. You know what I mean? It all depends. How the day goes. So we'll definitely see. Yeah. So XRP max at 1,000 or 10. What is your educated guesstimate? I'm holding no matter what. You talking about XRP max? Oh, you're saying like what's the most it's going to be? That's I think the most it's gonna. That's tough. I'm pushing that $7 mark, $7 to $10 mark. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Austin, can you explain RSI? Yes. Yes. So RSI, so this right here is it really the whole goal, the simplest thing. I mean, to really look at this is really identifying when it's overbought and oversold or oversold conditions. So really you're trying to see when things are overpurchased in a certain hour. So like right now you're saying that in this hour mark, we're actually based off of the previous hours, we're in an overpurchased condition. The 4-hour chart showing that we are in an underpurchase. Well, we're trying to come up now, but we were in an underpurchased position coming into the 4-hour. The 12-hour is, again, we're in an underpurchased position for this hour. And then you can keep going down throughout the weeks and it'll tell you where you're at. So the weekly chart is showing that we're actually in an overpurchased. So this is where a lot of people, you hear a lot of people say we're in an overpurchased. This is an overpurchased indicator. Let's see if I have anything in the way here so you can see. Yeah, so you can see right down here. Let me move some of these out of the way here. Let me move this volume down. So you can see right here that we are in an overpurchased area for the weekly chart. So when the blue line starts to go below the red line, that means that we're starting to move back down, meaning that because we're actually overpurchased in this area. So again, it could come back down and hit the bottom down here, and then that means that now we are under purchased. So this is actually showing that we are over purchased. On the weekly chart, we are over purchased. And you could probably even go to the next one. You could probably say 1 month. What does 1 month look like? And it will tell you what 1 month will look like. Let's see here. Let me get my oscillators down. It's got to load up here. Give it a second. And it might not even. It's probably too far out. Shit. Might take a second to load. There we go. 1 week. So you're seeing right here that the 1 week is actually showing that we're still in a positive area. We're still at the 72. We start to get to the 80, then you start to hit this peak. And you can see every time it hits the 80, it kind of rejects on the weekly. So we still have some growth here. And you can actually exceed over these levels, right? I mean, the last time we were over this was well into 2021. Or sorry, 2018. We reached up here in 2021. You can see it hit up here, and we reached up here in right around July of 2023. Now we're working our way back up here. Even after this big run, we still actually haven't hit this 80 marker yet. And so every time we seem to hit this 80 marker, we actually have a rejection. So we still have a lot of growth here technically from where we're at over this weekly chart. So where does this go? I don't know. But you can see based off these trends here, even back in 2017, the weekly chart, when it hits above here, we reject, come back down. We came up here in 2020, 2021, came back down, up here in 2023, which is right here, came back down, and now we're working our way back up here. So again, I mean, to each your own on how you want to read this, but we still have some movement here. It could hit this in the next, probably it's looking like probably by February or March, we could probably peak into this up into this 80 area, which means that we're really over purchased, and then we can have a fall down. So that's kind of in a nutshell what that means. I mean, that's what you should be watching for anyways. But again, it's all based off hours. So again, if you're looking at day trades and swing trades, you're looking at the anywhere from the 4 to 12 to the day charts. Hey, thanks so much for the donation over here, True Swing. Thank you very much for that. Sent a happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too. Thank you very much. What do you think about it's unusual? It's the only crypto pumping on Binance. Well, Binance is the largest exchange out there, dude. Can you explain using leverage again? Yeah. So, I mean, the leverage trading is it's super simple, but it's super dangerous. All you're doing is it's allowing you to enter into a price with a lower amount of money to leverage higher costs. So let's just say you put $100 in, you put a 10x multiplier. So that means that you have now a purchasing power of $1,000. So you're taking that $100 to then purchase $1,000 worth of that asset. Okay. So now you're purchasing $1,000 worth of that asset. And so if it goes up in price, obviously you're leveraging $1,000 versus your $100. So you're going to leverage that $1,000 and it's going to go up, and say it goes up 5%. Then you can cash out whatever it is that you purchased. So, what is that? $50. If it goes up, 50%, you're now at, 500, you're at $500. But it goes the other way too. So you put that $100 in, if it goes backwards and it goes down 50%, then you're out $500. So now you put $100 in, but you have to pay an extra $400 to pay off that leverage, and those contracts expire. So you have a certain time frame to actually hit your leverage, to actually hit your number. And if you don't hit it, you're paying. If you hit it, then you're in the green and you can actually sell it. And you can sell for profits before it. You can actually close your positions before the contract expires. So it's really up to you. You can set a stop loss, you can set a limit, you can do all that kind of stuff with your leverage trades. Yeah, it could be fun, but it's super risky. That's all it is. I mean, I guess that's what I'm trying to say is it's super risky. So you just got to be very careful. Like you can put what they call a take profit and stop loss in there too. So yeah, I'm still far behind on the chat now. Trey, thanks so much for the $2, dude. Will the government shutdown affect crypto? That's a tough one. I don't know how it's going to play out, man. 2018, did it affect crypto? It didn't. I don't think it did. But we'll see. The government shutdown is good for crypto. Money will flow into the crypto and stock market, not the stocks. I think so too. I mean, I think it's going to be interesting. I'm not sweating the shutdown. I don't really care. Shutdown will probably be positive. We probably do need a government shutdown so people can get their emotions in check. Appreciate the explanation, bro. I get it. Needed that. Thank you. Oh, no problem, dude. That's kind of, it's just really just focusing on like which areas are oversold. And when it's oversold, people are looking at the same indicator, like I tell you, meaning that the price could come down. Again, it could hit and stay up there for a while. Like you saw right here. I mean, it could sit and hit up there on this day chart. It could stay up here. It's not like it's going to hit and come back down all the time. More likely than not, it does come up here for a couple of days and then come down. This one hung up there from November 7th all the way until November 17th. So 10 days it sat in this anywhere from the 80 to the 100 mark and then came down. This one came right up. It hit the 97 one day, came down. And now we're in this downtrend right now. And this is actually still, when you see this blue start to come back up, that's actually a positive sign. So we're going to continue to monitor this. The 12-hour chart's coming up. This is looking positive on a 12-hour. The 4 hours looking positive, and the 1 hour. So in this next 1 hour, we'll see probably a little wrinkle here, but that's no big deal. The 4 hours looking very positive though, right? We've got rejected, came down. Now we're looking good. I mean, almost the same thing that we see. Let me move your thing out of the way, D5. So right here, we saw this come up. Same trend over here, which is right about here. We saw the same trend. Right about here, we're seeing that same trend. So we have a chance to build back out right here. We're hoping that this right here comes to this right here. And then we come up and we match this level at 260 again. That's kind of the goal that you want. So we didn't create a new low, so that's positive too. So there's a lot of positive things coming into this. Austin, finding your channel was like finding a needle in the haystack. Boomer the Ruler, thanks so much, man. I'm happy you're here. Sometimes I ramble on. Sometimes people, are like, I talk to the chat too much. So trying to find a balance, but I appreciate you finding the channel needle in the haystack. Like expecting lower lows than we've seen the last week or two. That's the case. I'd buy more for long-term bag. Yeah, Trey. That's you can move money over to a long. You could say you bought like $1,000 worth, and so you bought $1,000 of XRP. That puts you about what, 500 XRP. Right, it's about 500 XRP, or what? How much is that? Should probably have better math. No, it puts you about 2,250, right? So you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna move, I'm gonna move out of that 1,250. I'm gonna move $500 worth over, so about 1,125 over to a cold storage, and I have 1,125 that I'm gonna play around with. Do my thing, accumulate. Maybe you buy some more. I mean, there's so many things you can do, dude. YouTube, this day's chat. Yeah, it kind of hits. It's a hit and miss, dude. Y'all know that spending bill included a 40% raise on Congress. I did see that, Chameleon. That was pretty wild. They're asking for pay raises, man. They got pay raises. They're trading stocks. Exactly. That was crazy. I said that right when you wrote that. Pelosi has $1 million on EBT. Do your math. Yeah, my math can be rough sometimes. What's your opinion on Fetch AI? I don't own it, but crypto people like it. People like Fetch, dude. Thoughts on Cardano? Slow mover, still positive on Cardano. Just slow mover, that's all. You guys can tell that it's a slow mover. XRP's done. No way, dude. No way. Why is HBAR with NVIDIA AI thing so important? If so, I think the positive thing about the whole, NVIDIA and Intel working with HBAR is they're trying to create a tool on the blockchain that allows us to identify what is real and what's not when it comes to AI. And we need more of that. Unfortunately, we get duped with AI a lot. We have no idea what's real and what's not, and it's only going to get worse. So you have to start creating tools that allow you to identify that. And so that's where that partnership is coming from. They're creating that. Austin's the dude. I appreciate you, Jam. Don't buy Christmas presents. Buy Sui. Yeah, Sui's doing pretty good right now. I mean, it's still hanging in there, right? It's come down just slightly, down to 448, but I mean, that's actually not that bad. I think its high is what, 481, 485, somewhere in that ballpark. Got here. What's causing the drop over the last couple of days? Just the interest rates shocking the market. Obviously, we had a Fed's meeting that people didn't like, but I mean, the markets are coming back on the stock market side. So I'm hoping that we're lining ourselves up for a good Friday in the crypto side. But we'll see. I mean, we're back above 90. We're hovering this 97,000 mark for Bitcoin. So I think that's really good. XRP is doing okay. Stellar's up 90, 0.92. Hedera's up to 0.48. So nothing too crazy, but we're going to continue to monitor this out. Austin, thoughts on how much Pepe will make us? 1 million, 1 billion? I'm pretty good on Pepe, dude. Even with the dip in the way it is, dude, I'm pretty good on Pepe. Pepe's people that bought the dip on Pepe are probably gonna be sitting pretty. These are the meme coins emotions over here. You can see that. I mean, just up drastically like everything else, right? If you bought this dip right here, you're up almost 15%. Very common. I mean, for this, if people actually buy right now and it comes back up to its normal, even if it trades back up to, because we're well below this on the 4 hour. Even if it comes back up to this average right here, I mean, that's a 37% increase. That's a pretty big jump. And meme coins usually tend to do that. Not saying that Pepe is going to do that, but I'm just saying that usually that's why people like those meme coins. And I'd much rather have it into an established one than into a one that's not. Yeah. You rambling that goes on is where some of us learn something that we didn't know. Think about. Oh, okay, that's weird. That's good to hear. Yeah, sometimes I feel like I just ramble. I'm like preaching. I try not to preach because there's enough channels out there for that. Austin, I have a bag on Ledger at 55 cents, and I bought more at 215. I have more. I moved that wallet. Does it bring my average price up? Yeah, it will. Yeah, Anthony, it will. But it's fine. I mean, just know what your wallet is, right? I mean, it depends on how much you bought, how much you have on at 55 and how much you have at 215. But yeah, it will bring your average up. That's called if you move, and again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So I usually, like I said, when we were looking at these stop loss, I was looking for XRP. I was saying that the average, I was looking for the 22%, right? Look, 25%, 23%, 22%. And so I said my most aggressive stop loss I'm putting on was 210, which I said that a couple times that 210 was probably my more aggressive. And again, this dropped below that. This actually, but I was taking the averages of the 25 and the 23, and it's right around this 23 mark. I was like, okay, so it's probably going to be roughly around the 23 marker. I put it about, like I said, 210. But yeah, side, I probably should have averaged these out, which would have been about a 24, which would have put me at about a 205. So I should have probably averaged them out with 25 over here, 23 over here, 24 should have been the average between the three. So I should have probably bought it at 205, which would have been a little bit better. But even at that point, it would have dropped down lower. But again, I can't, not everyone's going to time this perfectly. Again, you're looking at indicators, you're trying to find the best possible entries. So I'm not going to hit them perfectly every time. But I mean, I'm happy with where I hit on my purchases on these. And again, I went back and even looked over here. I originally said 220 was my original marker on the previous day because that's where we were looking at before. But yeah, HBAR flying. Hey, thanks so much for the gifter. What was that? Hat and mustache. Thank you so much for that. Who was that donated that? Chief Blackhawk. Thanks so much for the donation. I don't know enough about that one. I don't know enough about that crypto Frank. I don't know what that one is. That's that crypto. Thoughts on Supra? I don't know enough about that one either. I think Near has a good future. Don't be fooled. Wall Street controls crypto. I think they're definitely pegged, Jeffrey. Yeah, I think big players playing both of them. What do you mean it can't be purchased? What do you mean Pepe can't be purchased on Coinbase? It might be depending on your region. I don't know what region you're in, but I could purchase Pepe right now if I wanted to. Let's see here. Yeah, I could purchase Pepe right now if I wanted to. Yeah, I could purchase Pepe right now. Yeah. So it maybe depend on your region. The IMF had chose Ripple to be the standard. Is this true? Good question, Rita Burrito. I don't know if that's true or not. Dalton, did you buy? I don't know about it. I will say this though, guys. I was gonna tell you guys one thing that I've been following pretty closely. One crypto that we talked about was the Move token, right? Probably about 5 days ago, we talked about Move when it was down to movement. Remember we talked about this, guys? I was saying that I don't know what day I brought it up, but I was saying that it's crazy how this thing took a massive. What day was it that I was talking about this? But this thing launched, right? I mean, you can see over here it launched on the 9th. I think that was on the 9th. Yeah, it launched on the 9th, and this thing took an absolute tank. Went from a 1.4, and this launched on Coinbase. And this thing took a nasty dip down to 62. And I was saying, hey, this actually might have a good opportunity to buy into this and see what happens here. And this thing's actually up pretty decent, dude. I mean, it went up, what, 40%? It's gone up 40%. Thought that was pretty crazy. I didn't actually buy any. I wish I would have. I wish I would have stuck to my instinct on it, but hey, sometimes it happens. But I was going to say Uniswap, these decentralized exchanges typically will do well in the altcoin season. So again, Uniswap is one. Another one that I've been following closely is SushiSwap. Again, this one's outside my 100. This one's outside the range of 100. My 100 range here, it's 179. But there is potential here with these decentralized exchanges that I think you guys should follow. You can see right here. I mean, just in the last, probably the last month, maybe month, this thing is done, up 100%. But in the last bull run, this thing went all the way up to roughly $20. It's sitting at $1.50 right now, but there was a lot of volume coming through on the Ethereum network. The good thing with SushiSwap is that they're trying to work with other blockchains to be able to basically bridge over. So if they can actually make that happen, just like Uniswap, SushiSwap's definitely one to watch. I'm not saying to go buy it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying to put it on your thing to watch and monitor. I think these decentralized exchanges will continue to do well, especially when there becomes regulation as to where they could go. I think that these will only get better and better. So, and then again, these are established decentralized exchanges out there, and I think there's just a lot going for them. When is this going to end? Hopefully soon. How would you set a kid up with their own bag so they can learn? Start them with start them with a non-custodial wallet like this. Open up a MetaMask, and I'm gonna open up over here. Open up just a software wallet on the internet for them that they can mess around with, and give them like $50 and let them do their thing. You know what I mean? That's kind of the best way to do it. So yeah, that's probably how I would do it first. So, and then you could learn. I mean, getting over here to these software wallets or these hot wallets, this is where you want to be in crypto eventually. You want to be off exchanges. You want to be over in these non-custodial wallets. That's really where you want to be. Base wallet just randomly airdrops base coins. Is there any rhythm and reason behind it? No different than how you just got to be careful with which one. You got to be careful with which one you're getting airdropped. Some people make scams out there. They want you to click on it and sell it. And if you sell it, they'll hack your wallet. So they want that kind of stuff. So be careful with actually what's being airdropped to you, because it can be hackable. So Base is probably going to do a lot of things like what Solana did. So as you guys know, Solana airdropped Bonk. They airdropped, a Whiff and all these other little these big time cryptos that are blowing up. What was the one that they just dropped? The Penguin, the Pudgy Penguin, that was airdropped. So these airdrops that come out here are huge for these blockchains. That's why Solana bumped up like 10% off these airdrops. Base is doing the same kind of thing where they're going to launch cryptos on there, airdrop people, and create that volume that comes through. It's not a bad. It's just a marketing tactic. Well, look at XRP. It's broken out of the downward channel. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's up to 227 now. Look at this, guys. Good call. Good call. Here we go. We are on the move now. That is a thanks. I'm glad I looked over here. Thank you, Paul, for letting me know that. Yeah, we're up to 228 now. So we're in the money, man. We're in the money, dude. This is what I'm talking about. We bought, like I said, go do your math now. Move your stop loss up. We're climbing back up to 230. So yeah, I'm back up. I mean, we're up almost. Shoot, dude. We're making money today, dude. Hell yeah, we're making money today now. HBAR is moving up, dude. The HBAR is moving up now too, almost to 27. So yeah, time is in, man. Time is in. Hopefully we're ready to rock and roll. Yes. Fist bump. If we hold 225, it's going to get ready to push. Yeah, we're definitely going to see where this goes. Yeah, get some more morning at 207. That's what I'm talking about, dude. People that bought this dip, dude, hang on tight, man. Is there a problem with MetaMask? Mine is acting weird. I thought mine got hacked. Yeah, maybe re-upload it, dude. Maybe go open up a new one and upload your seed phrase. See if it happens. Man, did I find the bottom? I was like 4 hours watching 104 to 92. Nice. We're gonna go through the resistance at 235 and go sideways at 240. Then that's not a bad deal considering what we've gone through. That's actually not a bad deal, right? If you think about it. So we're on the 1 hour chart right now. It'd be nice for us to the 10-day and the moving average to get back up to the 100-day. The 4 hour chart, you guys knew that we actually the moving average and even that actually moved back up now. So yeah, that's good on the 4 hour, especially for a swing trade. Like I said, this is good. 12 hour, there's obviously a big gap here, but this is a good swing trade. So now, again, please go set a stop loss. Set a stop loss. Doesn't have to be an aggressive stop loss, but set a stop loss, and then go out there and set your guys up for another potential where you can say, okay, I could see us going back up to, if we get up to 235, there could be a potential little sell off at 235 again. So what's the average sell off at this price? Is it a 5% or a 6%? And then go down and say, okay, well, I'm going to set a purchase order at 230, right? So just again, go around, play with it, set an aggressive one. But that's the best way you can start pulling some money out. ADA is coming back. Yeah, I think the crypto market's starting to get a little bit of, Bitcoin's going back up 97,455. So we're starting to push back right now. This is looking pretty damn good, dude. As anyone buys XRP today, it's probably at 227. So buy and then sell. Yeah, where a lot of us are buying 215, 207. There's a lot of people that are buying, at the $2 mark. You still like Helium Mobile? Helium Mobile is like just my little degen play. It's a lot of people. It's a rough road. We bought super early with that one, so I just hold it. I don't even play with it. But people that are buying it now could probably be a little stressed out for sure. We move in just a bull trap. Well, it's like I said. Look at this, dude. We've always had dips. We've always had dips before Christmas. We're at 1%. On the average is 46.92 last bull run, 30.8, and we're at 1% today. You're telling me we're going to end December in the red? I don't think so. I don't feel that. Here's another one right here, bull trap, right? 11.82% down in 2020, and we're still 11% down here in 2024. So last time that happened, we had this massive rally up to 56,000 in 2021. Which again, if you look at that, that puts us that's over a 50% increase, 246, almost a 300% gain from basically Christmas all the way until May of 2021. So even if we were to say, okay, this is going to go up 200% from where we're at, that puts us right around the 180 marker, which a lot of people have already said 180 is a realistic goal for Bitcoin in this bull run. So XRP to 229 now, dude. Yeah, we're ripping now, dude. We're ripping now. I gotta look at my profits. Sorry, I gotta take a look here real quick. Oh yeah, dude. We're it's always nice when you go back and you're up pretty damn good on a swing trade. Makes you feel good and cozy. Newbie got some XRP on Crack and Gemini. All right. Hey, Austin, thinking about starting a YouTube channel, educating on crypto. Would you be open to for an interview? We'll see, man. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the interview. What does the interview entail? Austin, will you be my stepdad and teach me everything you know? I am. You show up every day. I'll teach you. I'm not the best at this. Like I said, I there's probably people out there that are 10 times better than me, but at least again, we're showing up, talking about it, hopefully doing well. So, oh, thanks so much for all the follows over here. Appreciate you guys. Uh, is XP ever going to break the bear at $2 long term again? Probably in the bear market. Yeah, bear market, it could always come back down pretty heavily. Money coming back after liquidation. 990 million longs were liquidated yesterday. I know, I saw that, dude. Isn't that crazy to think? Gosh. Mm-hmm. Jake, I would agree. There is some dominance dropping. We saw that. Altcoins are dropping a little bit, or that's where altcoins will have a rally, is when Bitcoin's dominance comes down. But it's okay because we want Bitcoin to rise right now. We want the market to come up. We want the market to pull back out of the hole that it's in. And that's really what we want. Like I said, these are the fair value gaps that we're talking about here. These will come back and snap back. So you saw Chameleon put out there, this 240 range is likely. Well, that's going to fill this massive gap, right? We come back, we'll probably split this. So we're looking at that 240 range, which is right in here. I told you guys this is a golden. We're right in between the 6.5 and the 618, and you can see we broke through that pretty quickly. So again, this Fibonacci retracement hit right there where we thought it was going to on the retracement. So we'll see if we can hold up. Just wanted to make people feel good. To say I'm wrong always feels good. Yeah, dude. I'll if I'm wrong, I'll tell people all the time I'm wrong. I can further more on these crypto stock terms. What are some resources I can learn more? Just following. Like I said, I use Morningstar. It's another one I use for indicators. Just reading the stock market's a big one. Lucio, what's up, man? 209 euro earlier. I bought now. All right. I need advice to panic. Hopefully people don't start going crazy with the 50, 100x leverages. Oh, they will, dude. They will. Does the altcoins not follow Bitcoin? So when Bitcoin dips, so do the alts. So, usually what happens in crypto is that Bitcoin has dominance, right? Bitcoin's over a 60% dominance, I think 65%. And so and then what happens is when Bitcoin rallies, money leaves Bitcoin and goes into altcoins. And so that creates an altcoin rally. And so that's sort of how it works. You're thinking of a 242 with resistance. I drew that out 2 days ago. Okay, Sean. Yeah, 242. I mean, that's roughly that's a good level. You can see all the support up there at the 242, right? This is a really lot. This is a lot of support up here. So we'll probably, like I said, hopefully we do snap back to that. Welcome to the A-Team memberships. Don't forget to like and share the stream. I appreciate you, Timsky. Thanks so much, man. On BTC futures, do I need the unrealized P&L to be above the cost of the option to make money? Yes. I think I get what you're saying. Are you saying that your average, you want your... Yes, I think that's yeah, you want your unrealized P&L. You want to be in the positives on your P&Ls. So like, yeah, so you'll have your... Yeah, you want your current... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you want to be above that. The 24-word security on my ledger scares me. Debbie, I'm with you, dude. Just make sure you write it down and make sure you check it again. Austin, do you think Dogecoin could reach $1 trillion market cap? Oh man, that's tough. Maybe one day. Again, they just produce so much coins every day. Unless people start to really mine it heavily again, it could be tough. But you have to have a lot of people buying it up. But the more people buy, the more coins that are put into circulation. So it's kind of a catch-22 with it. Bro, you think it's going to hit 190s again? I'll never say never. Sing. What is the loss 50% today and now buying again? What a game it is. Yeah. I'm with you, dude. The game's crazy. You call Debbie dude. I call girls Debbie. It's nothing personal. I call women dude all the time. I call my mom dude. It's a bad habit. I'm sorry. It's nothing. I call everyone dude. Yeah, I even call coworkers. I probably shouldn't, that you're working with, like, dudes, and I probably you should never do that. Never call back in the day, you're out there with your coworkers. I'm like, hey, dude, like, and some women, and I'm like, oh man, sorry. But it's just, it's habit. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. I call everyone dude. What's going on with XRP, fathead? It's doing well right now. 28 up. We're doing good on our swing trade right now. She's the dude. We're all dudes. Hey, dude, how are you doing, dude? You are the awesome dude. Love you, dude. Chaotic. My dog is named dude. That's probably not a. I honestly, I think that's probably a. That's probably not a bad idea to name your dog that. Dude, get over here, dude. Everyone's like, who are you yelling at? I love you, dude. I love you too, dude. Hey, Austin, I think you missed my question earlier. HBAR 50 cents when? I mean, I think it's almost got there. So I think it's going to come out here. HBAR is looking pretty damn nice. I think if we can keep above the 30-cent mark, we have a good shot. My dog's name is Dog. That's how my dad is. He names his stuff Dog, Cat. I'm like, really, dude? Dude, why do we dude? Austin, our airdrops the way to get free crypto. Be careful with your airdrops, Neo Racer. Definitely be careful with that. Lovely. Hope you have a great Christmas. I hope you too. I hope you do too, Andy. Gosh, I almost said dude. I hope you have a great Christmas as well. Do not put a stop loss hold. Well, you should definitely move your stop loss up, right? Whether that's whatever aggressively position you should. Keep moving it up to match where you want, and that's what I do. Dude sounds so rude. Yeah, it's tough, Michelle. Like I said, I think it's just been a habit of mine. It's nothing, and like I said, it's nothing intentional. I don't do it out of trying to be disrespectful. I think it's just something that I can't. It's part of my lingo. I have a hard time getting rid of. I will admit that. Thank you, Andreas. I think so too. I definitely think that as well. Hey, right, Noah? Noe? Is it Noe? Dude, you're the main man. Appreciate you, Steve K. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the follows over here. Yeah, ETH going well. Thoughts on Arrow? I don't know enough about it. What's heading back up? The whole market's heading back up right now. XRP's hitting that 28 marker. Bitcoin's now in the positive. Ethereum, everything's pretty much doing really well right now. I can't say really well. We're starting to come back out of where we were at. I call my daughters dude. My daughters now call me dude. So I'm like, hey man, I can appreciate that. So I think dudette is just too hard to say. Like, yo, dudette. Like I just say, hey, dude. New merch coming. Respectfully, dude. Yeah, right. Respectfully. I can say, yeah, just do that. Respectfully. Don't sweat it. I'm a snowflake. It's all good. No snow. No, you're good, Debbie. I love it, dude. I appreciate Debbie. That's what I love. Hell yeah. That's what the A-team's about. Love it. I love it. Look, alts cooked for 2025. We're all gonna be cooked. I don't know about that. T Diddy. T Diddy. Oh gosh. Admitting is the first step to recovery. True. I say bro way too often. I say bro a lot too. My kids say bro. They go bro, bruh. They call each other bruh. My son does it. He's like bruh. And then my daughters do it. And I'm like, really? Austin, explain the start and stop. Okay, mama. So what you got is you're gonna put in okay, so right now I don't buy on green. So everyone's like, are you buying right now? Are you buying right now? You guys know the rule. I do not buy on green. So I position myself to buy before the green. I want to buy on the red. So you have to consider like where could we retrace back to? So we're gonna have this rally. We're hitting 229. So we're gonna come back up here, but we know that we're eventually we're gonna break out of that at some point. I don't know what that's gonna be. So you could say, okay, well, I want it to be a good gain. So we're gonna come back up to this 240 marker. Let's just say we go up to this 240, and then we're gonna have a typical pullback to the 618. Okay, so we're like, okay, so that's gonna be roughly a about a 5% decrease in there. Okay, so I'm gonna put a purchase order in, or you're gonna put a purchase or a limit in at 225. So you'll go and you'll say, okay, I'm gonna put $1,000 in to purchase XRP at 225 because I think that's where it could retrace back to, and I feel comfortable buying that. And then I put another order in for another, basically down at 220 or whatever it might be. I put a couple in so I could hit different levels if it hits. And if it only hits the 225 level and goes back up, that's fine. I don't care. And then what happens is you then put a stop loss, so where you don't want it to come. So now we're in the positives here, and I don't want it to, so if it comes back down to 222, I want it to trigger a sell because I don't want to lose out my money. So if it starts coming back down at 222, I then sell, I take my profits, and then at that point I'm putting down another, I'm hoping that it keeps falling down to 215 or whatever it is, and then I have another purchase order right there where I purchase up this 215 mark. And then if it keeps dipping down, you have another one down here. So you should always continually like leverage yourself below and below. And so if it hits those markers, then that's the game you're playing. Okay. Again, it's up to you on how you strategize this. But again, you can set up a stop loss before you go to bed. You can set up purchase orders before you go. So that stop hits, you have money that goes to your bank. It purchases the next level, and then you can keep playing that game all day long. And then when the price comes back up, you set a stop loss again. You get your gains off of that. You can keep repeating that. So that's kind of the best way to describe it, I guess. This guy is live pretty much every day. Respect the grind. I had an A-teamer. He was on me yesterday for missing. I didn't stream for like, what was it? I didn't stream for like 24 hours. I streamed in the morning time, and then I missed my morning stream the next day. And he was hating on. He was mad. I was like, dude, I'll be back. I promise you. Hey, I'm sorry. Thanks so much for the donation, dude. XRP ripping is rad, dude. Yeah, you actually feel bad about it too, Austin. Oh, what are you talking about, T-Bird? I missed what you said, T-Bird. What do I feel bad about? Oh, but like not streaming. Oh, is that what you're saying? That because I don't? Yeah, I did feel bad. I was like, man, But hey, yeah. Any thoughts on Ondo? I gave my opinion on Ondo. Like I said, January could be rough for Ondo with just the token allocation. That's all. Not that it's bad. Just yeah. Oh, I kind of do. Like I'm like, man, I don't want to leave the A team hanging. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just think Ondo. There's some people that are getting into Ondo. There's just token allocations that are coming up in January, and sometimes I'm hesitant on stuff like that. So I have a Doge at 31. What is your prediction on Doge? I think Doge is going to do good, Jorge. I mean, it's been established, so I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Grew my bag on this dip. I now love people freaking out, bro. I hate that. Appreciate you, Jeffrey. Yeah, dude, I agree. Nice reference to the movie Airborne, Devil's Back. Right, Adam? Why does it have to blow up in January? I wanted to sell before December 21st so I can pay my taxes. Oh, really? That's what you wanted? Do you think XRP could hit $20 by the end of January? Nah, I don't think 20, but $20 is a little unrealistic. Now, I'm not saying it can't hit $20, but dude, this is going up to 231, dude. Holy shit. Talk about a Friday rip. Last Friday the 13th was insane. Now we're on Friday the 20th, and now we're rocking and rolling on these Fridays. You got 231, dude. It's blowing up now. Oh man, HBAR is even looking good too. 27, almost 27.5 on HBAR. Gosh, damn, dude. This is going to be in for some money making today, guys and gals. Make sure yeah, it's looking gosh, dang. This is what I'm talking about. Holy crap, dude. This is the days you love. This is what you wait for. This is why you buy. This is why you buy. This is why you accumulate. Just be caught. Where's Rob at? Rob, where you at, man? Hope you're doing good now. There you are, Rob. Yeah, ready to go with this blessing. His blood, dude. Rob, I hope you're doing better now. I hope like somewhere in between there you found something, and this little comeback in the market is making you a little bit feeling better on the day. Dude, Crenshaw is out. Did she finally out? Heck yeah. Well, I think that's already been established. Austin, this is the reason so many videos pop up. Crypto is crashing, selling all. Oh no, bro. Do they actually believe that, or is it's clickbaiting, dude? That's why I don't make clickbaits like that. That's why I said I don't think I, I used to do that clickbaiting stuff for like, oh, the market's crashing. Oh my gosh. Like, dude, like the market's not, if you've been following the trends, the market's not, right? I mean, every trend is saying this. Every trend is saying this. Every trend is saying this. So again, I think it's mostly, I don't know what it is to be honest with you. So probably more clickbaity. Sounds like he's missing Daddy Austin. Seriously, Ada is making me more money today than it did. Well, we talked about this yesterday, right? I think it was was it yesterday I was saying Cardano? I think it was actually AVAX I said was be a good follow, but even Ada, right? I mean, this thing went all the way down to $75. That's dude, that's again, I'm not, you guys know me. I mean, Ada's a slow mover, but that's a big rip for Ada. That's a huge rip for Ada. Yeah, everyone's looking pretty good right now. Again. Austin, if you have a good content and knowledge, when people will set their schedules by your streaming schedule, and you will naturally disappoint when that falls through your demand, dude. I appreciate that, Big Watch. Yeah, I try to be here on time. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's hard, but yeah, I appreciate it. Right now, we have roughly what 1,138 people over on YouTube. We have 264 people on TikTok. Just appreciate you guys all being here and kicking it with us. Is XRP2 and appreciate you, Big Watch. Always, big support. Austin, I bought at 260. My stop loss didn't trigger, so as it was supposed to. What should I do? I am super worried. Where do you? So your stop loss, well, 260. So you haven't got back up to your stop loss. So you have to depend. So you have to. I mean, it depends on where you're at, pros. Like, I mean, if you bought at 260, you're at 230 now. So I mean, you wouldn't set a stop loss now because you want to be in the positives to set your stop. So we're all pumping because Crenshaw. Broke till payday. Damn, bro. Gosh, that hurts me. It hurts me, dude. Hit that like button. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Yeah, 5K at 77 cents. Wells did this on purpose to buy the dip. Oh, absolutely, dude. It's always manipulation. You'd be respected the most when not to obtain attention off people's anxiety. Yeah, you like I said, I think I've been just trying to speak positivity. Like, I mean, I've been bullish about everything. I mean, because the last thing you want to do is feed into people being down on their bags, right? Or like I said, a lot of us are up, but there's a lot of new people, especially in the A team here, especially on this channel, that are just getting into crypto for the first time. And the last thing you want to do is yeah, cause this anxiety when there's no need for the anxiety yet. I'll let you know when to have hit that buy button on buy Ondo. Rob got it on that Ondo. 5 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, I got an email from Stan with crypto because he flooded Senate with 170. Oh my gosh, really, Brendan? That's crazy. Positive vibes, yes. Portugal. Positive vibes. Bought at 198 this morning. 4,000 just sold for 231. All right, dude. There you go. 4,000, dude. 4,000 sold. That's 4,000 profits, bro. Is it good to buy on XRP and HBAR? Yeah, Aaron. I mean, you should have been buying. You should have been buying this morning. Is really what it should have came down to. Again, I don't buy on greens. It's in a massive green. We were buying this morning, late last night. We enjoy being here. It was donated a membership, but I started paying myself next month. Hope we can get here long term. Yeah, Sean, definitely. Oz, just come on. So, what's your view of this? Oh, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Just come on. So, what's your view? Oh, what's going on, Josh? Oh, you just came on. Sorry, I totally read that freaking wrong. Yeah, I mean, this is great. This is what this is what I've been expecting. Like I said, I think that there's going to be a rally. We're already, I mean, now, like I said, just keep moving your stop loss up. So if there is a dip, right, or a fake out, you take your profits and you're happy, right? So that's what you got to don't trade with emotion right now or FOMO. Just look for steady profits. Hello, have you heard about Pepe Unchained? Yeah, people talked about it a lot. Does stop loss automatically stop it, newbie? Don't take the pit. Yeah, there's so when you do it, you have a limit. So when you actually go in and you do it, if you want to put a stop loss in, there's a stop loss number and then there's a stop loss limit. So you have to actually do both of them. So like I'll just give you an example here on my portfolio. So if you go in and you like say you want to sell your XRP and you're like, okay, I want to wrong one. You want to put a limit in there. Sorry, I gotta go to spot. Just one sec. My Coinbase is taking forever. There we go. Gosh, dang. So what you could do on your thing is you could say, you could sell. So buy or sell. You're gonna say, okay, sell for cash or whatever you want, and then you could go over here and you can put a limit in on it, and then you can actually sell, and then you're gonna put a sell loss in there, or a sell stop loss and or a limit, so that if it goes past your sell loss, then you have another limit in there that you want to hit. So it's like almost like a buffer in a way, is I guess what I'm trying to say. So you want to hit that buffer, right? So if you go in there, you're saying, okay, I want to sell. You have a stop limit, and then you'll have your stop price, and then you'll have your limit price, and then how much you're actually going to sell. So that's what you're going to hit. So that makes sense. So your stop price your limit price should be probably below that of your stop price, just in case it comes down really hard and you don't actually get your stop price. So then you'll have a limit price down below that maybe you'll get a better, you won't get as good of a sell, but it's still there to protect you. Do you read charts? I try to. I try to read charts. I don't know if I'm like proficient at reading charts. I set my indicators where I think do well, and my indicators have worked out well for me. So again, my indicators don't always work for everyone else. How I view charts isn't how other people view charts, but what works for me works for me. And again, if it doesn't work for other people, I'm sorry. It's worked well for me. So I guess that's all I can really do. And so why change when it's worked for me? Austin, do you use TradingView on mobile? I do. It's a little clunky, but it's okay. Selling everything at 236 and waiting for the dip tonight. 236, that's your marker. All right, Chris. I'm scared of putting stops because it may flash crash and sell then pump back up. Well, that's why you got to. So CJ, I said this before. So you got to put a stop loss in, and then you also have to then put a price in for to purchase at a lower level. So like if you put one in for, let's just say you put a stop loss in for 229, and you think that dip's going to go down to 225. Right. So you should put your stop loss in for 229 and then put a purchase order in for 225. And so then you'll have a purchase in there, linger. It'll sit there until it's filled, right? You could say good till canceled. And then it will wait. And if it takes a week for that 225 to hit, boom, it hits that 225 and now you made it, right? So, but you can adjust those. You can go back in and adjust those every time. Which coin? We're talking about XRP. We're talking about everything, Zane. XRP. Dude, my nose itches. Hold on a second. Yeah, you can we're talking about XRP, we're talking about HBAR, we're talking about everything really. Average down, cycle of law. Looking for a higher low now or a reversal pattern. Let's effing go. What's up, Royal Decor? Coinbase fees without paying monthly can get you when you were trying. Yeah, definitely go over. Number one, definitely go over to Coinbase. Definitely go over to Coinbase Advanced. Trade on the spot trading over there because it's less fees. You don't pay as big a price impacts. That's number one. And then, like I said, number two is if you are heavily in trading, daily trading, like honestly, like trading on it on the daily, you should honestly go and you need to go and purchase the premium. I know it's a lot. It's $300, but you're gonna save so much in fees, dude. What's your BCC code to sign up? What's my Bitcoin? I don't have a Bitcoin code to sign up. You have to make sure you have a balance large enough for that purchase on the exchange. Yeah, you're gonna have to make sure. But usually when you sell, so sometimes you can depending on where you're at, but that sell that you have will make up for whatever you put in there. So yeah, you're gonna have to substitute some cash, but that sell that you had at the stop loss should cover what you've actually put in there. So you're not going to lose out. That money is just basically sitting there to be the buffer for your stop loss. So it's not like you're out the money that you put in there, because again, once you sell, you're going to make back your money plus your profits, and then you hit your stop loss, and then you hit your next purchase order. Which again, if it's, say you sell up here for 7,000 and you put the next buy down here for 5,000, that means that sell you're going to actually flop and you're going to have 2,000 in profits. The next 5,000, will purchase up the next level. So, or you move the whole. Again, you can do 7,000 if you want. Again, I'm talking just numbers, just off the top of my head. It's not like that's exactly what you're doing. Thoughts on L Bank exchange? L Bank is we used to call it L Bank Rug Bank, so I don't even deal with L Bank at all, to be honest with you. Rug we used to call L Bank Rug Bank because they would list all the meme coins and it would just rug everyone. How are you putting on purchase orders under your stop loss if you're all in? My exchange won't let me do that. I'm not all dude, so you can't go all in. Like I said, you have to position yourself. You shouldn't be going all in. You should always be setting yourself up with buffers. So like for instance, I told you guys today, so I bought at 220 and I also bought at 210. So again, like if I have 10, let's just say I have $10,000 in my account, right? And I wanna so if I have $10,000 sitting in there, that means I have to, if I'm going to purchase some more on my stop, I got to actually have that extra cash in there to put my stop in, or sorry, to put my other purchase orders in, so that when that stop comes down, I can actually then flop out. So I'll have 20. So I have like $20,000 in my account. I'm making big trades. So what I'm doing is I'm going to say, okay, so I put my stop loss in. I don't want to hit less than this. Then I get paid out that, and then my next purchase orders get hit or filled, but I'm getting that money back when I sell my stop loss, right? So you're getting that money back. And we can talk on lower levels, $1,000. So you're putting $1,000 in, you put $500 in, and you're like, okay, well, I want to make money off this. So, I'm not going to take less than $500. So I get my money back, right? And then that $500 is going to roll back into the next one. And so that $500 sitting there, basically like you're getting that money back. I know that sounds like really dumb. Like I'm like trying to explain it. It's to some people that have been here, like they're like, dude, you're talking like that's like easy. But some people are. I get that's hard to understand. But that's really what you're doing. I mean, you got to have the money to cover it, but you're going to get that money back on your stop loss. I bought in the first dip and have learned a lesson. Never try to catch a falling knife. Be patient. Wait. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, set aggressive set aggressive purchase orders. You know what I mean? Like set aggressive purchase limits and things like that. So that's why people were able to get in at the 205, the 200, the 195 is because they have these. They've set these. They set them there so they can hit it. Oh, really? Karate Combat on Hedera just came out. Interesting. If it hits $3, that'd be amazing. You think we're going to dip again today? Usually, anytime we have a massive rally, we will hit some kind of red, right? How far does this go? I don't know. How far does this go? We just went. We're gonna be breaking into the hour here. How far does this go up? I honestly don't know. But like I always said, that usually when we go up, we will come back down. There's always going to be some kind of level that's played out, right? I don't know how far we go. Again, we talk about we could probably, I hope we come back up to this like this 138 to 140 range, somewhere in this ballpark would be nice. But then it could sell back down to this 125 mark, which is right back here, which is again filling the gap between where this was. So, and again, you have to create a new level to create another level, right? You have to create a new low to create another high, or another high to create another low. I mean, those all work. So right now our goal is to try to build back out, which then will come back down and create another level, and then we can hopefully build out of this hole that we're in. What's the best cheap crypto per unit to invest in now? To me, like I look at them the same, dude. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're trading in percentages. Just trading a crypto that you like and that you can track doesn't matter. I mean, if you put $10,000 in Pepe and you put $10,000 in XRP, you're putting $10,000 in there, and a majority of them pretty much rise in percentages the same, unless you're going to go buy some like crazy meme coin that just launched 2 days ago and you're hoping to get a 10x or a 20x in a day. But again, I don't do that kind of stuff. There's no need. I make good money just doing this alone. So, and I get good sleep. I can track it really good, and I wake up and I feel good about what I did. Should I sell short on the rally dip? You should put a stop loss in for sure somewhere, just so you don't lose your money. Don't lose your profits. You're not going to lose your money, so you don't lose profits. So you can take profits. Once you start learning how to take profits, you're gonna feel better about yourself. Establish a bag, hold that bag, so that when you do start doing your day trades or your swing trades, you're not selling your whole bag. Right? That's what people do. That's what gets them caught. That's why they get upset with crypto, is because what happens is So crazy how this is off. What happens is people sell their whole bag, and then they're like, "Oh, I missed the next run." That's why you got to establish a bag so that when the next run happens, like you already have that run, and then you have a different little swing trade bag and stuff like that you play with. That's the best position to be in any crypto or stock. Hold long term, have that long term, but also play around with other things. Speaker, we have a unified Republican conference. There's a unanimous agreement in the room that we need to move forward. I will not telegraph to you the specific details, not yet. I expect that we will be proceeding forward. We will not have a government shutdown. Oh, that's good. So what does that mean? Does that mean that they agreed to the 150 pages, or did they? Let's see what they said. Yeah, there's no news on that yet. Well, yeah, we'll see what happens here. Did that come out on X? I'm assuming. Yeah, I don't know if he got what he wanted. That's interesting. Yeah, do you have to sign up for a code trading on the BTTC? I don't know, Divert Rob. I don't know if you have to do that. Yeah, I think so. 2.38 is perfect. I mean, yeah, if we get to the 238 mark, dude. I mean, yeah, that'd be awesome. We have about 5 minutes. We have about 5 minutes to see where this goes. And I'm probably after this reaches, I'll probably be on for like about probably about 10 more minutes. I'm gonna watch this hour come over. I got to get some food in me. Government shutdown, yes, good thing. I think, yeah. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. They vote together on the spending bill. Let's see. I'm trying to look at see if anything came through. No, let's see here. I don't see anything yet with the government stuff. Nothing coming through. I'm not seeing any Hakeem Jeffrey Republicans are marching America to a painful government shutdown. I think it's just them. They're it's gonna be painful for them, not for us. Yeah, I'm not seeing any news on the shutdown yet. So 38 Republicans going against Trump as of this morning. Hmm. I don't think it's going to impact crypto like everyone thinks it's going to. Smashing some Jersey marks right now. Hell yeah, bro. We got roughly 286 people over here on YouTube, on TikTok watching. Appreciate you guys all being here. It's going down again. We'll see. It's 228. I mean, set your stop loss. Play it out, dude. We got about 1,209 people over here on YouTube watching. Appreciate you guys all being here. Athena doing crazy. Wish XRP would do the same. Yeah, some cryptos are going to do better than others, but then they all even themselves out. I mean, Flare right now is ripping pretty good. Thanks to the dip. I went hard in early this morning, loading up with the stocking, and we'll continue to buy this dip. Yeah, I think a lot of us are feeling the same way. Yeah, today's going to be an interesting day for what happens with the stock market, or I meant whether we shut down or not. I don't really see a lot of news on that. So yeah, we'll keep our friend. What stop loss would be good to sell of the dips? Well, it depends on where you're at, Nova. Depends on where you're at and where you feel comfortable with your profit. Right? Is $100 good for you? Is $50 good for you? Is $1,000 good? I don't know. I don't know what's good for people. Usually, like I said, I'm at the 215 mark right now, so I bought at 215. So we can pull the number here. I bought at 215 today. So I mean, right now, if I were to right now, I'm up about 6. So I'm up roughly. I mean, yeah, I'm up pretty damn good right now, dude. So I don't want to make more than I don't want to make less than say $500 or $600 or whatever it might be. Then put your stop loss in for where that actual number comes out to. Say like, okay, well, I don't want to make more. I don't want to make less than $400. So I'm gonna sell at 224, 225, 222, whatever you feel comfortable with. Now my world is back looking better. Now we're gonna be in the green. Yeah, right, Dan. Just take some time. Imagine Crow with knife gets to 0.04. Yeah, Crow's I haven't even looked at Crow. Let's see. I'll look at Crow for you. Some people have been asking about Chronos. Yeah, Chronos is rough, dude. I mean, it's slow mover. It's a slow mover right now. Look at that, dude. It's a very slow mover. Over the month, it's down 8%. Over the year, it's up 60%. So I mean, it's definitely not moving like a lot of the other cryptos are. You know, a lot of these other cryptos are up, 300-400%. But doesn't mean that it can't grow and get bigger. So, we'll have to see. We have 1 minute for the chart to flip over here, so maybe we'll see some positive here in the next 10, probably 5 minutes here. Here's the next hour coming in. New candle just started, so we'll see what the next one does here. See if we can keep bringing up our price. Our highest point we hit on that hour was 231. We came in and ended this one at around 227. So we'll see if we can build up on this next hour. Should I hold a bag? Should I hold 6K XRP or buy Doge? I'm more of a XRP than Doge right now, so it's just me though. Yeah, and plus the new 4-hour starts right now too. So yeah, we got a new 4-hour starting too at noon. Side drop or what? Hello, sorry to keep repeating, but what side are you all on? I'm over on YouTube, dude. So you come up here, you can go over to my YouTube side. That's where I map everything out here. I am trying to get it to where I can do it on TikTok, but I just haven't. I have all Mac stuff, so yeah, I'm on YouTube right now. Awesome, Austin. What's the best indicator to look at? There's a lot, dude. I think we're looking at a lot of indicators. Obviously we look at the EMAs, we look at the RSI. We're looking at volume to see where volume's coming in, both out and across levels for supports. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where we're at. So, yeah, and these are the fair. So you can see right here, these are what they call the fair value gaps right here. So we are in a fair value gap. This is a positive fair value gap right here. See the little green right here? So there's a negative fair value gap. So these are the gaps that you want to fill up right here. So that's where people filled this gap, this fair value gap, right? So that's another little indicator. Here's another fair value gap. So it tells you where they are. And this is where people shorted on a fair value gap. So now people are filling. So this is actually positive. This is looking good from a fair value gap standpoint. So that's an indicator I put up here to share. I forgot about that. I am going to stream later tonight, dude. With all that, I'm going to go grab some pizza. Me too. I'm actually going to be hopping off here, guys. I appreciate everyone coming on here today, watching this. We're on here for about 2 hours. I will probably be coming on tonight because it is Friday night, and we seem to do pretty well. Right now, we're back down to 226. So, again, stop losses are important. And, again, trying to find that next purchase could be, like I said, down in the 220 range, 215 range, somewhere in that ballpark. So, with all that, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. If I don't see you tonight, thank you so much for being here today. I'll be back on tomorrow morning at 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the morning show. But I will hopefully be on tonight around anywhere from 6 to 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, Cartman, thanks so much for the $2 leaving this. By the time these recover, Tima will be to the moon. I appreciate that last Tima donation here. But like I said, appreciate you guys all being here. With all that said, hope you guys have a fantastic day. And love you guys. Yeah, we're out. Peace out, everyone.